like to know how I do my hair, keep watching. I'm going to quickly rough dry my hair. It is still damp. Okay, I've just rough dried it. It's slightly damp, so I'd say it's about 85% dry. And just by putting that rose water in our hair, it's just made it so soft and manageable, especially for people with dry hair or coloured hair. If I don't use the Tresemme, I use the Remington Jumbo Hot Rollers in my hair whilst I do my makeup, so then I don't have to do anything to it much other than just rough dry it like I have, so it's about 80% dry now. And then put the rollers in and then leave it whilst I do my makeup. After my makeup, I'll take them out and I'm all done. But this time round, I'm just going to use the Tresemme. And all I'm going to do is just section my hair up. So I've just got the bottom part first. And just split that into two. I'll comb it through first, just so it gets any tangles out. And when I feel like it can go through my hair quite easily, that's when I start rolling it up to let it dry a bit. I hope you can hear me. And then just do the ends. And I'll just keep going through it. Same thing, so I'll brush through it, then I'll pull it in, then I'll do the ends. Then I brush through it again, and curl it up, do the ends, brush through it again, and you can start to feel that the hair is actually drying now, and the ends are obviously getting nice looking as well. So I just comb it through. At the same time, I'm kind of turning my wrist in the direction I want my roots to go. So once you've done the length of the hair, curl it up. You don't want it to get too hot, you don't want it to burn. Release and just curl the ends. You can see what a difference that makes to your hair. Probably a couple more times and it will be dry completely. And you want to really dry your hair. Really make sure you comb it through and there's no wet parts. Leave it there for a second as I turn, and I turn it myself, by the way. It's not one of those soft turning ones. I did use it when it first came out, the Babyliss, the rotating one, but it just rotates too slowly. And it was bristles, it wasn't plastic bristles, which means it wasn't really doing much for my hair. And there, that's that section done. I'll do the next section. I'm using quite big sections as well. I'm not really narrowing it down too much. So to the length of the hair, just curl it up. So it dries it. And then do the ends, and then let go. just keep repeating the same thing. And really make sure you comb so the bristles come out, and you can see the bristles come out. So it really combs through the hair. And I only use it in setting 1. I never use it on 2. I find it's too hot for my hair. Unless you've got really unruly hair and you really need to control it, then use setting 2. Then you just leave it there for a second so it just cools down slightly. It'd be great if you could just have some cold air on it at the end, because that really sets in the style that you've just done. But we're just doing a normal blow dry today. Okay, so those sections are done, which is the back. Now for the next bit. I'm just going to half this. This makes it easier. Okay. I'm going to do the same with this section. I'm just going to half it and do the back section first. And then because the hair goes all the way to the back, I want it to dry properly. And you can see the difference between blow dried and not blow dried. The difference it makes to your hair. Gives a bit of a bounce as well. And if you want to get the height, what you do is when you blow dry it, when you comb it through, lift it upwards, your roots, as you go. So you can see here, I'm lifting and turning it up. And when you dry it upwards as well. You can see my hair going up. So then when you let go, you have this lifted bit. For some people, if you've got really silky hair, you might just have to do it for a bit longer. Not to leave it there for longer, but just to keep doing the same process a bit longer. Or you might need to backcomb slightly as well after. My hair's dry, so it kind of stays the way I style it. And you can see the lift it gives you. And you can imagine that as you do that all the way up, it will give you big hair. Right, now to finish the rest of my hair. Okay. Okay, so I've halved that section. Now this section here, I'm not going to blow dry it this way, I'm going to blow dry it backwards. I'm just going to split it into 2 so it dries quicker. And you can see it, I'm pulling it upwards. And I always blow dry it away from my face, so I always roll it back, even the sides, always roll it away from my face. I just find it easier to do that. Oh, it's hot. Okay, so that section's done. Pretty quick. Done. So half this, because this section here in the middle, I'm going to do it differently. So now this bit I've got left, I'm kind of just going to do it down, or kind of down and back. The smaller the sections, the easier it blow dries. Quicker, I mean, it blow dries. Okay, now the other side. That dried really quickly, this section. Okay, next bit. Fast forward this if it's boring. So what I'm doing here is I'm leaving about a 2-inch section at the top here that goes all the way down to the centre of my head. Right, now this section in the middle here that we've left, the 2 inches, all we do is section by section, we'll just do it backwards. So my blow dry is going to stay in this horizontal way. So you can see what I'm doing on the side here. Because we don't want a line in the middle of our head, because your hair will sit the way it's blow dried, and if you blow dry it, unless that's the way you want it, I usually like no parting. Okay, now that my memory card's okay, so now the top bit's done. It's kind of dry, it was dry anyway. I just then let it fall whichever way it wants to fall. And you can just style it whichever way you like, and you can tell the difference just blow drying it makes, well, especially to my hair. And from here you can just get a comb, and you can back comb if you want really big hair. I don't usually back comb, but this is what the back looks like. And that is how I do my hair from start to finish. So you've seen how I oil it, and you can see how shiny it becomes. And my hair has, look at the bounce. You know, it's putting oil in your hair is the best thing, the best invention ever. Anyway, if you guys would like to know how I did this makeup look, click here or here, or somewhere around here, and I'll put the link in the description bar as well. And don't forget to check out my previous video of me doing a tropical look. I shall see you soon. Bye! So guess who has come to stay with us? It's Riva! Hello, Riva. Oh, not to meet, but on YouTube. Hello. So most of you probably saw her previously in one of my other videos where she comes and stays with us every now and again. I think the last time was not the summer gone. I think it was the summer before. Yeah, it was last summer. Yeah, last summer, 2013. And she stayed with us for a week, and she's back for a week and a half. It's been half a week already. She's going back on Saturday, and she's with us. She's Kyra and Roman's baby girl. She was one of 3 who popped out of Cairo almost 5 years ago in March. He's going to be 5 years old in March. She looks like a little puppy, but she's not. She's a full-grown adult. And Kyra and Roman are in the other room sleeping after their lunch. She sounds just like Roman. He's so mini noisy. Do I smell nice? we're enjoying our time with Riva at the moment. It's quite a handful having 3, but we're enjoying having the family back together. And Riva also says, click like, hit subscribe. Bye guys.